Hey everybody, Fun Jester here. Here's a little tutorial on IClone 2. Hopefully it's helpful and will get you started. Giving you a little tutorial on IClone 2 SE. This is the version that comes with Movie Edit Pro 14 Plus. Basically, this is a screen that you're going to see when you open up Movie Edit Pro. When you open up IClone 2. Here's all your avatars that you have to choose from. You don't get a lot of options in this version. Just basically double click them and it'll add them into the scene here. I already have one that I did up for myself. Add him in there. What I did to be able to add this logo from the default one that's on there, basically like upper body, you go to modify, and then basically you're going to launch, and it's going to ask you to choose a program to edit it in. I used Photoshop and was able to just lightly delete out the old logo that was on there and pull another JPEG, put it inside there, shrink it down onto a shirt. Same thing with the hat. So I went through it the same way. You can see I saved one after I had erased it and then saved one with my logo on it. Now if you want to go through to animate him, you go through, after you select the animations, you got the motion, then come down to any one of these that you want to put in there. Dance, you want to make them dance around. Then what you can do, let's get them out of dance first. Then what you can do if you want to add some voice or something like that to it is go to facial animation. Now all these basically are the stock ones that come with the program, so they all basically advertise the IClone 2 program. So if you go to modify and click record, you can record your own voice and whatever you want to say or have your avatar say. And then when you're done recording it, it'll save it and automatically import it into the video. So like here are two that I have from the last video that I did. Just basically import them in there and basically he'll do what you want. But again, remember you only have like 10 seconds. So once you're done with that, you can go to scenes. You can add whatever you want to the background. If you want to do like I did and add him into a video, just select green. So it's basically like he's in a green screen right now. The biggest thing you want to do is he has his shadow still behind him. So to get rid of that so it doesn't show up in your video, just go to light, go to modify, and then here where it says cast shadow, just unselect it. And you can see the shadow's gone. This way you don't run into any issues while you're putting them inside your movie. You can add different special effects to the background. You'll see them when they play. Again, just double click them, it'll add them right into the scene. Let's see what else. Here are some of the controls, moving them around. Don't get nervous if you get them too far out of whack. You can just select this house here for home. It'll bring them back to the default position inside the render area. And then once you got everything that you want, you can go to export. Now it's going to export it as an image because it has this selected here. So what you want to do is, if you want an image, it's just basically going to give you an image of what you have in the screen. So select here render area. I do this because instead of recording everything, the whole entire screen, it'll just record what I select. So if you left click, hold it down, and then just drag it across, everything inside this red box is what's going to be rendered. So that's all you're going to end up seeing. So if you want a picture, just do it like that. If you want a video, you can do it the same way. What I do though is just make sure that like he doesn't pop out of this box at any point so that you don't have anything cut off from the screen. So once you're happy with all that, basically you just go down here, render best, and then what you want to do is you can see down here it's going to have the range. Basically that's the frames. So from frame 1 to frame 600, if you move this because you don't have like a full 10 seconds, you can slide this down to wherever you want and it'll shorten the render, so it'll make it a little bit faster, plus there's less excess stuff that you got to edit at a later time. Change the frame rate all the way up to 30 frames per second, and standard size can see here you can go up to a larger size if you want. So you could play around with that. Let's see. So it goes up pretty high. You can play around with that. I'm not sure if I really changed anything in there. But you want to make sure you have 30 frames per second. Best render quality. Then go to export. And just do new. And then here's the compressor. What I selected was Microsoft Video 1. Change the compression to 100%. Then go to configuration. Change this up to as high as it'll go. And then just click OK, and it'll save it. I'm not going to save this one. And it'll save it. It takes a little while for it to render, but if you have everything, you know, down to where you want it, it'll speed up the render time. And that's basically it. That's iClone 2 in a nutshell on how to get something quick into a video, or basically the control functions that I used. Over here you have some more of everything basically that you would have up top here is basically inside this little drop down. It's just a faster way to get to it. You can see it jumps around. Change it back to your characters. So if you got any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching.
Sorry, but no one's available to answer your call at this time. If you'd like to leave a message, please wait for the beep, then press pound, press 3, then dial your name, then press 6 and dial your number, then press star, press 69, ask for extension 4443, then leave your name and message. If you want to leave your number and the time you called, please press star twice, bark like a dog, spin in a circle, press 1 26 times, and wait for the beep. And thanks for calling.